There is no elevator in success. You must take the stairs. After the 4 years being an animal, I have matured as an individual and scholar by challenging myself. Today, I will discuss how I have matured and broadened mentally through my high school experience. I have grown to be wise as an individual due to being determined, exceeding my slurs, and having ambition for my future goals. Describing me always has seemed to be a challenge. However, I have learned sufficient about myself to say that I am an individual who has an elaborate state of mind. The individual I am today is a mere reflection of my expectations. My family has high expectations because they believe in my potential can be challenged to become the best I can be. By pushing me to strive, it has encouraged me to be an individual that will accomplish what is ahead of her. Being the first in my family to graduate high school has proven that the obstacles and struggles that my families have experienced has influenced my academics. My academics are very important to me because I once was told that knowledge is power. The desire of knowledge has driven me to further my education. I will be a first generation, the first member in my family to attend a post-secondary institution. To make my parents proud is what I intend to do. To make my parents proud, I always seem to choose a challenging pathway. Being determined to not take the easy way of life, but is the reason why I chose to attend Animal. Attending Animal was an experience I was not expecting. Since the beginning, I had an image of how my high school experience would be. I would have never thought it would have influenced me on discovering myself and accepting myself. I've learned a lot about myself. I learned that I'm an optimistic individual. I always seem to think how each struggle will help me in my future. My future is slowly coming together. However, before reaching to the end of the race, I will remain resilient. As well, I have accepted I may not be a perfect individual, but I will embrace the person I was, I am, and will be. When it comes to being a college ready learner, I can say I have attained it through my college readiness 12 class. This class provided me with the resources I must I had to obtain to apply to different university systems and financial aid. The first day I walked in this class, I have to admit I had no knowledge when it came to post-secondary institutions. And I am proud to say that I will be attending a university of my choice. The classes I took before this has helped me to obtain knowledge of my potential. This freshman year, my math teacher saw the potential I had in me and encouraged me to push my limitations. He saw that one of my strengths was mathematics. He encouraged me to skip Algebra 1 and go straight to Algebra 2. The influenced me to have the thought of pursuing a major regarding mathematics. After much thought, I have decided to pursue a future in the business world. At the moment, I am not sure what specific aspect of it, but I want to work with numbers in my future. When it comes to having a diverse knowledge of cultures and communities, I can say that in my AP Spanish language class helped me learn a lot about different cultures, Latin cultures. From Mr. Villanueva's giving us articles regarding conflict to giving us a tool to be able to complete his rigorous carpetas. His carpetas exposed me to learn about the different cultures and traditions about different Latin American countries. Not only did he enlighten my knowledge, but he also led me to discover who I am and more about my ancestry. I had I am an individual growth on learning how to cherish my culture and family values. My family as well played a role due to all the cultural school events that exposed me to different cultures in an entertaining and educational way. From the assemblies that ASB brought together to the inspirational speakers that were welcomed. My governing class, led by Mr. Morgana, has as well influenced me to learn more about regarding different cultures around the world, from having a unit regarding Saudi Arabia to learn more about the different cultures here in the US. My involvement being an innovative individual regards to activities I am involved in, and one is journalism. Journalism is an actual class I attend, but we have an online website where all students, staff, and even parents can access. We write articles regarding school functions to issues that are occurring around the world. However, in my community, I'm involved in the spring/winter program called Auburn Scholars Academy, where teachers from various schools come together to help students with their math, reading, and English skills. Students go from reading books to math lessons. These children come from from grades ranging from 1st to 7th grade. I am part of helping them individually, the students are having difficulties learning a specific unit or lesson. Not only am I a member of this organization, but I'm a member of the yearbook club that is responsible to create Animo's yearbook. I'm in charge of a specific page where I have to interview students individually, take pictures, and write a story of the specific event. At Animo, we had an event in campus which was called Career Day. Individuals from different work fields came to present their personal experiences, wisdom, and job information. This event exposed me to different work fields that are attainable after graduating from a post-secondary institution. As a senior, this helped me think of the skills that I am strong with and those that I have to develop in order to enter the work field of my choice. At school, I learned in various classes is the skills to be an efficient presenter. Over the 4 years in Animo, I was given critiques from teachers that has made me a more comfortable presenter. Now I do not become as hesitant as I would my freshman year, which has helped me gain the skills to be able to present in the environment from large groups to small groups. My plan for the future is that I will want to become part of the business work field. At this moment, I'm not sure in what aspect, but hopefully in the next 2 years, I will decide. As well, I have decided that I want to become more involved in helping others. My high school experience, I can admit, I was focused more on my academics than anything else. I will focus on my academics, but I would like to help the new generations to different communities, which has enhanced my goal to travel to different countries and help those less unfortunate. I've been born into life with sufficient resources to become successful. I want to be able to help those who are left in the shadow. Every person deserves the skills and opportunities to become successful and help others. Each experience and obstacles I will go through will give me the skills to become the person I want to be. My growth as an individual can be recognized by the accomplishments of exceeding the ESLers, setting personal and academic goals for my future. Thank you for your undivided attention.